Once upon a time in Bangalore, there were three thieves named Stephen, Martin, and Rudder. All three of them were well educated. Pretending to be regular employees, they rented a house in a local colony and lived there. They were all black hat hackers, scamming people online and stealing money from them.
Hello, Miss Tusirisha.
Yes?
Congratulations, madam.
But for what?
Madam, just a few days ago, you made a purchase on our Gmall platform, isn't that correct?
Yes.
Today, we conducted a lucky draw among 100 customers and selected winners. Your name also came up in that lucky draw, so on behalf of our mall, we have sent a gift voucher worth 10,000 rupees to your phone. Once you confirm that gift voucher, you can receive that money in your account.
Okay, I'll do it right now. Thank you so much. While things were going like this, one day, Martin Stevens says this.
How long can we keep living like this, doing these small-time thefts? If someone is going to get caught anyway, they say you should go for a big heist. If you get lucky, your life will be set. If not, that's it. It's not a big deal. If you lose 5 or 10,000, you feel bad for a couple of days and then forget about it. Even if they file a police complaint, since the amount is small, they won't take it too seriously. But if it's a big amount, then the cybercrime guys will eventually catch us one day. That's why it's better not to get greedy and just do our work carefully and safely.
While things are going on like this, suddenly the boss calls them.
Hey, come here for a moment. What's up? What happened? I already told you, right, that I hacked the social accounts of Gupta Industries. Yes, so what? Now we can only read their content, right? You called us as if we got access to their net banking or something. What I'm trying to say is, just now, we received an audio from their side. Here, listen to this once.
Hello, this is Kumari. We have received some important information. We found out that there are many hidden treasures in a place called Kotkar in Kerala. So, we need to steal them before someone else gets to them. But there's a catch. It turns out that this treasure worth crores has been hidden in a secret chamber. In that same room, a mummy's tomb has also been placed. It is said that if anyone tries to steal the treasure, the mummy will not let them escape alive. That's why it's said no one in that village has ever managed to steal those precious diamonds and gold.
Just imagine if we got our hands on those diamonds and gems. We'd become the richest people in the whole country. You hold on. Good job, Radha. By now, they must have already listened to that audio, right? Not at all. I've completely accessed that account. That's why, as soon as I heard the audio, I deleted the mail before anyone could see it. So, there's no way they'll ever find out about this. Wow, Rudar, you're really super. Alright, but now let's think about what we should do next. Hey, just like they said in the audio, let's go to that village in Kerala. Let's stop these petty thefts for a few days. Let's try our best to steal that treasure. If we can't manage it, we'll just come back and continue living our lives as before. If we use our intelligence, we can definitely steal that treasure. If we keep doing these daily thefts, one day we'll get caught. After that, no one can save us. So, the only way for our lives to change is to get our hands on that treasure before anyone else does. Hey, it all sounds good, but how could mummies even be in our country? How did they come from Egypt to India? How did all that treasure end up here? Somehow, I just can't believe any of this. What if this audio is fake? Wait just a minute, I'll tell you right now. Look, as you said, mummies were indeed found only in Egypt. For thousands of years, whenever important people in their kingdom died, they wouldn't bury them. Instead, they would place them in a box, surround them with diamonds and precious stones, and build a tomb for them. Similarly, a few hundred years ago, the kings and queens in our country also learned about these Egyptian tombs. They would tell their royal officials that they wanted their last rites to be performed in the same way. So, after they died, their bodies would be preserved in some secret place just as they wished, and the entire area around them would be secured. They say that they would fill the tomb with immense wealth before burying them. So, after learning all this, The archaeology department people are still searching for her tombs and the treasures near them in remote parts of the country, it seems. But in the end, there is a mummy tomb in Kerala. But why did they send this information to these Gupta Industries people? Who would have sent it in the first place? Hey, we all know about our government employees, right? Has anyone ever seen them bending over backwards and working hard at their jobs? Unless someone finds some ancient artifact somewhere and calls them, they won't bother. That's why we don't get involved unless someone calls us about finding an ancient artifact. For this reason, some big companies in India privately conduct research in search of hidden treasures. Among them, the Gupta Group of Industries is probably one such company. That's why he even named his company Gupta. Hey, then we shouldn't waste any more time. We need to go to Kotkar in Kerala immediately. There, we have to do thorough research and find out everything about the mummy and the treasure. Yes, but you heard it in the audio, right? That mummy won't let anyone who comes to steal the treasure escape with their lives. So, what do you suggest we do now? Do you think that dead person turned into a good ghost and is just staying there, guarding the treasure? Come on man, this isn't some movie. The tomb is there just to keep the body. It's not like the servant is guarding it. Back then, great kings and queens, just because they had a lot of money, probably asked for grand funerals like the Egyptians did, out of some crazy desire. But does that mean that even after dying, they stay in this world? What do you think, Rutha? Yeah, maybe. Or it could just be a rumor. Maybe they spread such stories so that no one would dare steal the treasure here. Let me tell you one thing. Listen, water evaporates in the sun, petrol turns into electricity or smoke when poured into an engine. In this way, everything transforms from one form to another. Similarly, the life force that exists while living is transmitted into some other form after death. Some people call that a ghost, while others call it negative energy. So, we shouldn't ignore what we hear in the audio. Alright, let's assume that the mummy has turned into a ghost and is still there. Now, what do you suggest we do? Should we just stop going there? Stephen Martin, what you said is also true. But first, we need to go there. We have to analyze the situation there. Based on that, we can think about what to do next.
Thinking that way, the three of them set out from there to Kerala. They traveled to Kerala and reached Kotkara. However, the border of that village is also very tall, built in the style of the king's era. There is a small shop on one side. The three of them decide to go there to see if they can find any information and head towards that shop.
Who are you, sir? You seem new to this village. Yes, sir. We have a small task in this village, so we came. The work in this village is quite surprising. So, what exactly have you come here for?
We are officials from the Department of Archaeology sent by the government. We go to every village and search for any ancient artifacts that might be there. We provide information to the government about them. That's the work that brought us to this village as well.
Yes, sir. But if you've come here to learn about this village, I suggest you leave. Do your work in some other village, sir. I'm telling you this for your own good.
Why are you saying that, sir? What's the reason?
You don't know about this village, sir. No one who knows about this village ever comes here. Even the bravest people are afraid to set foot in this direction.
But why? Please explain a bit more clearly, sir.
All right, sir, I'll tell you. Listen carefully. Everyone in this village is a bound servant to Lankeshwari. Lankeshwari is none other than the queen who ruled this kingdom a few years ago. After she died, instead of cremating or burying her, they placed her body in a box somewhere in this very village. They covered her body with a chemically treated egg to preserve it from decaying, and then surrounded it with immense treasures, sealing it all together. That's right, ever since then, even after the queen died, the people of this village have been kept under her thumb, turned into slaves.
Even now, she continues to rule over the village. How can a dead woman still turn the villagers into slaves? How can she still rule over the village? Yes, that's what I'm about to tell you. Even after the burial of Queen Lankeshwari, for several years the people of that village lived happily with bountiful crops and great wealth. But in Kerala, there were three thieves named Ranga, Shiva and Deva. One time, the three of them were having a conversation. How long are we going to keep doing these petty thefts? It's enough. We need to steal something truly valuable. With one big score, our lives should change. We should be able to settle down comfortably with our wives and children without any fear. Otherwise, one day or another, we'll get caught and our lives will be ruined. And if we end up in jail, our wives and children will suffer for no fault of theirs. Yes, Ranga, what you said is true, but what can the three of us really do? If we try something big, we'll just end up creating new problems for ourselves. Still, if we keep doing these small thefts, one day we'll get caught. Then what will our situation be? Hey Ranga, you're absolutely right. How many more years are we going to keep doing these thefts? I've been meaning to tell you both something for a while now. What is it? There's a village 3 villages away from ours, it's called Kotkar. Yes, there is. So what about it? A few years ago, there was a powerful and revered queen named Lankeshwari residing in that ancient village. After she eventually passed away, they say her earthly body was solemnly entombed within a secluded cave.
Yes, I've heard that too from someone. I heard that they entombed her in a box without cremating her.
A lot of people know about that one thing. But there's also a secret about that tomb that most others don't know. What is it? They say that along with the queen's tomb in that cave, a great deal of valuable gold, diamonds, and precious stones were also buried there. Only the people of the village know about this. They never tell anyone else about this, and even if someone finds out, they won't let them live. Another thing is, there's absolutely no security at the cave where the queen's tomb is. So, imagine if we go to the village and steal the gold from the cave. No one in our village would be richer than us. Just like you said, we could live comfortably with our wives and children. What do you say? Hey, all this sounds good to hear, but how can you be sure it's true? Who told you about this in the first place? A few months ago, I went to a house in Kotkar to paint it. While I was working there, I came across some palm leaf manuscripts. In those, the secret of the queen's tomb was written. I wasn't sure if what was written there was true or not, so I started searching for that tomb and wandering around the village. That's when I found a cave, and just then, someone from the village confronted me.
Who are you? Why are you coming this way?
I came to this village on some work. I don't know much about this place. I just thought there might be a path this way, so I came here.
There are no paths this way. There is only one road to enter or leave this village, and that's the one to the east. Go that way. Remember, don't come this way again, whether you're returning to the village or heading to our Patna.
From what he said, I understood that the queen's tomb is indeed inside that cave. Believe it or not, it's up to you. Let's just go into that cave and check it out. If there's any gold or anything, we'll steal it and leave. If not, then that's that. Thinking this way, after a few days, they wait for the right time and reach the cave. The cave is blocked with rocks, so the three of them dig a tunnel right there and go inside. When they go inside the cave and see, they can't believe their eyes. The entire cave is filled with gold. Didn't I tell you? You didn't believe me. See with your own eyes now. Our lives have changed forever with this much gold.
Oh Lord Shiva, after so many years, have you finally taken pity on us and ended our hardships?
Hey, enough with the amazement. Before anyone finds us here, let's take as much as we can and get out of here. Meanwhile, he is drawn to that box made of Shiva's gold. He walks over to the box. Shiva, don't touch that box. But by then, Shiva has already touched the golden box. So, Shiva quickly grabs the gleaming golden box. The very moment he does, the ancient mummy standing there suddenly and completely swallows Shiva whole.
With a loud guttural sound,
It laughs menacingly. Witnessing all this, Rangadeva is terrified and starts trembling with fear, and in panic, he runs away from there. But they can't find the tunnel they dug to get there. They're confused. What's going on? At the end of the tunnel they notice a trident. What's with this trident? It wasn't here when we came before. Let's try digging the tunnel again with its help. No, that's not possible. Meanwhile, before they can do anything, the demoness kills the women. We have no other way. Let's not lose hope. Let's get to work. As soon as they approach the divine trident, it rises into the air and beheads both of them. After a while, that Lankeshwari arrives there. Seeing the trident there, she screams loudly and weeps in anguish. Her cries echo throughout the village.
You can hear them almost everywhere you go.
Everyone in the village, terrified, locks their doors and stays inside their homes. After some time, dawn breaks.
Oh, what a wonderful night this is.
Are you there?
Everyone in the village thinks that those screams are coming from the queen's tomb, sir.
That's why I sent word to Jivaji Baba. We need to find out what's really happening once he arrives.
Yes, sir. They say the woman who died has turned into a ghost, haven't they?
Sir Sarpanch, what happened? You look worried. They say Jivaji Baba went to the Himalayas and hasn't returned yet. It's been almost 10 days, sir. Oh no. What should we do now? All right. Until he returns, tell everyone to be careful at night and not to be afraid no matter what screams they hear. Make sure everyone is alert. And so, the days go by like this. Every night, loud screams can be heard. In just a few days, that once lush green village starts to dry up. After 10 days, Jivaji Baba arrives there. Tell me, sir, what should I say? Every night there are screams coming from our queen's cave, and our lush crops are drying up. We have no idea what is happening to our village, sir. We don't know why our queen has become angry with us. Only you can save us. At that moment, Jivaji thinks to himself like this. That woman's piercing screams from the dark echoing cave didn't bring her any true release from that confining box, did they? If that had indeed happened and she had actually come out, it would have been an absolute disaster. So thought Swami deeply in his mind, but outwardly he calmly said, "Why, my dear Queen of Lanka, she is certainly not someone who would ever harm this prosperous kingdom." Yes, that's exactly what surprises us now. Whatever misfortune befell that woman, let it be. But come, let's go there right away and find out what happened, they all said, and together they headed to the cave. As always, the cave was sealed shut with rocks. "All right, you all stay here. I'll go inside and find out what's going on," said the Jivaji Baba, and then he vanished from there and entered the cave. Lankeshwari, it truly seems like you've been patiently waiting just for me. Indeed, here I am. As soon as he uttered those very words, Lankeshwari immediately appeared there, right before his eyes.
Rejuvaji, I won't let you go.
So, you're saying that today, at this very moment, you have finally been truly and completely freed from that golden restrictive box for real, haven't you?
If you stay here a little longer, step just 1 foot past that line and I'll show you what happens.
If you truly have the guts, cross the line and come on in, if you dare.
After all this time, I finally come out of this box. Someday I'll get out of this cave too. On that day, I'll deal with everyone who was responsible for my death, including you.
That will never happen. You'll rot and die here and eventually leave this world on your own. So, there's no such thing as you escaping from here.
Before I ultimately go to the eternal afterlife, I will certainly kill all of you and take each and every one of you with me into the great beyond.
Someday you'll cross this line, and on that day you'll be torn to pieces. Saying this, Jivaji Baba disappears from there. Sir, what happened? You did all this with your own hands. What are you saying? What did we do? No matter how great a person is in this world, after death, the body must be cremated, or it must be merged back into the very earth where it was born. But as soon as you fulfilled her last wish, you placed her body in a box along with gold, diamonds, and precious stones and entombed her. That has now turned into a curse for the village. Whatever happened, her soul, which was trapped in that golden box all these years, now it has come out. It wanders inside that cave. From now on, not a single blade of green grass will grow on the land where her tomb lies. In just a few days, this entire village will turn into a desert. Please don't say that, Baba. There must be some way out of this. Please, tell us what it is. Just now, I spoke to her in that cave. If you want this village to return to how it was before, you must hang the portrait of the Maharani on top of every house. And if anyone in this village dies, they must be wrapped in cloth just like her, placed in a box and buried. From now on, everyone in this village is a slave to the Maharani. Whatever happens in this village must never be known to outsiders under any circumstances, says that Jivaji Baba to them.
The whole story is narrated by that same Baba, and meanwhile, Rudraki gets a phone call.
Hello, Rudhar. Sambaya Tata's health is really not good. He's been thinking about you for a while now. He says he wants to tell you something. Who's that on the phone? Stephen asks. Kranti called. Man, our Sambaya's health is really bad. He says he's worried about us and he wants to tell us something. Is that so? Then let's go there right now. There's nothing more important to us than the man who gave us life.
Thinking this, they then returned to the city of Bangalore.
Grandpa, how are you doing today? I've lived considerably longer than I truly needed to, and that in itself is quite enough, but I do have something important to tell you. You see, when you were still very young, your 3 beloved parents came and carefully entrusted you to me. They also told me to tell you something specific when you had grown up and reached a good respectable position, you know? Your native place is said to be a charming village called Kotkara in Kerala, which is indeed 3 distinct villages away from here. Your esteemed father's name is Shivarangadeva. They also specifically asked me to tell you to visit Kotkara in Kerala at least once, didn't they, as a matter of significant importance?
Anyone who hears those words will be amazed. In the story told by that Kotkara Atikotu Baba, the fathers of these 3 people are revealed. After a while, they return home.
Hey, it's really strange that the 3 thieves Atikotu Baba mentioned are our fathers, isn't it? How could they be our parents? And why did we even go to that village? Why are we trying to find out about that village? All of this feels like a dream to me. But is there anything unbelievable about it? Look, they really are thieves, and since we were born to them, we're thieves too. What has God written in our fate? We've ended up following in our father's footsteps. Honestly, I'm still in shock. We need to find the right time and go back to that village. We have to find out what happened to our mother's family. We need to understand why they told us to go there. Hey, did you notice something? In what that tea shop uncle said, the queen told that jeweler, just like I was the reason for your death, I'll kill every single one of you the same way. That means the queen... Could it be that the jeweler is the one who kills? Who else would have carved that trident mark in the cave? It must have been the jeweler himself who trapped the queen inside, preventing her from coming out. But how does that tea shop uncle know everything that happened there? How could he describe it all as if he saw it with his own eyes? He's from that village, right? Maybe that's how he knows. But if he really is from that village, what did the jeweler tell his people? He specifically told them not to reveal anything to outsiders under any circumstances. So if he truly belongs to that village, how is he telling us everything? Hey, if we want answers to all these questions, we have to go there ourselves.
After a few days, that Sambaya grandpa passes away. Then, after some more days, the 3 of them set out for Kotkuru. By the time they reach there, it gets dark. The tea shop uncle who told them about the village and his tea shop are nowhere to be seen.
Hey, what's going on here? Where's that tea shop uncle and his shop? It looks so different at night, doesn't it?
While they're deeply engrossed in their thoughts like that, the tea shop uncle suddenly and unexpectedly appears right in front of them. Seeing him appear so abruptly like that, they absolutely cannot believe their very own eyes.
Don't be afraid, I won't do anything to you. Who are you and how did you appear before us like this? I'll tell you everything. Listen, I'm none other than Shivani, one of those 3.
After the queen swallows him after a while, she releases that Shiva back outside.
Please let me go. I made a mistake coming here. Let me go to my mother.
If I let you go, you'll end up just like your friends. They escaped from here, but they made a mistake, because until you reach the world, you'll still be in my hands. If you try to go back, that trident will kill and throw them down. Thinking that you might run away out of fear after seeing me, I ate you first to protect you. But by then, they had already escaped. Listen carefully to what I say. You know who I am, don't you?
I know you are the great Queen Lankeshwari who once ruled this village.
Yes, but just as everyone thought, after I died, I didn't have my tomb built between diamonds and rubies. That was all a lie. In reality, I was murdered. They trapped me in this world. Ajuvaji did. And the sorcerer who worked for me, the 2 of them together stole my wealth. They forced me to my death. To keep my spirit from escaping, they locked me right here in this cave, inside this very box. A minister cast a minor protection spell to keep me from getting out. And even if I managed to break through that, he placed a powerful trident there so that I would be forced to chant incantations for my mother. For so many years I remained trapped in this box, enduring hell. It's not because you opened the box that I was freed. I was released from the box, but I don't know why your touch set me free. I really don't understand any of this. He must have sent you here. Will you help me?
Tell me, our
You absolutely cannot leave this dark and foreboding cave. If you even attempt to venture outside, that menacing trident will undoubtedly cut off your very head. Alternatively, if you choose to simply remain here within these confines, you will inevitably die of hunger. Therefore, I shall just mercifully kill you myself, and your weary soul will finally be freed from the oppressive confines of this dreadful cave.
what's the actual use of being truly freed from this place after I am completely dead and gone?
Don't be disheartened. Listen to what I'm saying. Only if your soul goes outside will I have a chance to escape from this cave. Once you go outside, you won't be able to see any human being at all. They won't be able to see you. If by any chance you do see someone, it means they are your blood relatives. Only with their help can you free me from this cave.
Thus, Queen Alankeshwari explains everything to Ashiva.
Oh, I see. So that's what happened. Since then, I haven't felt any connection to my wife or my relatives. You can see for yourself. Strangely, I felt a peculiar familiarity with you. Perhaps you are distant relatives of ours. So, who exactly are you? Are you really officials from the archaeology department? Actually, uncle, we're not strangers. We are the children of you three friends. What? What are you saying? Yes, we are the children born to you three. After you passed away, our mothers brought us to an orphanage in Bangalore and left us there. After so many years, the grandfather who raised us told us that this village belongs to us, so we came here. Is that so? If you are our children, then one of you must be my son. I'm so happy. That must be why you appeared before me. Even after I died, I got the chance to meet you, thanks to the grace of that great queen. But only one among you is my child, right? So how do all three of you look like my children? Actually, we're not just friends, we're brothers too. The Rangadeva are literally our father's younger brother's sons, so you appear to them as well. Alright, but what should we do to free that Lankeshwari? Are the souls of the Rangadeva still trapped there?
Anistephen asks.
I'll tell you, but listen carefully. In the days when that queen was killed, everyone died. No one survived except for one person, that same Suvaji Baba. If she is killed, her soul will find peace and leave this world. In the same way, this village will be freed from her. But killing Suvaji is not such an easy thing. Still, how has Suvaji managed to stay alive for so long? The royal family of Halankeshwari Maharani, every single person born in that lineage, lives for at least 300 years without any health problems. That's why Suvaji bribed everyone in the Maharani's fort and had them betray and kill the Maharani. After that, Suvaji merged his life force with hers. That's the reason he's still alive after all these years. All the others, after the Maharani's death, fell ill and died within a year. Can't we do anything to Suvaji? Why can't we? Just as he killed the Maharani, we must also kill him and put an end to Ayush. But he's an Agora who knows all kinds of mantras and rituals. Defeating him is not an easy task. Still, his death is in your hands. So, what should we do to kill him? Can we really face him? Where is he now? Don't be afraid. You don't have to do anything. There's only one thing you need to do. In this very village, exactly a mile from here, there's a place called Paidamatulu. There, you'll find a trident. There, each of you three must place a drop of your blood on that trident. After doing that, come back here without looking back and then return to your villages. But why should we just go back? If we leave, who will kill that Juvaji? You just do as I say, the rest that boy will take care of.
So, the three of them do exactly as the old woman instructed. They return and come back to the outskirts of their village.
Bye-bye, I believe you. I also believe that, along with that queen, even the souls of your deceased friends will find liberation. It's dangerous for you to stay here. Along with that queen, even the souls of my friends like Rangadeva will be freed. Did you do exactly as I instructed? Bye-bye. I did exactly as you said. By pouring my blood on the Trishula, that Trishula has now turned into a deadly weapon that can kill Juvaji. Now, you all can go.
Saying this, Babai disappears from there and they all leave from there as well. After some time, it becomes dawn.
Hello sir, I am Gupta. I work in the industry as the head of the cyber department. When I asked what happened and what the problem was, sir said that someone hacked an email related to our company. I told him that the email is opening. I just checked and opened it a while ago. Then sir said that someone has been hacking our company email for the past few months. They are reading our content. Also, a few days ago, they even deleted one of the emails we received. So, what all have they done these past few days? By the way, what is that email? I'm sending that email to your WhatsApp right now. Please check it.
Listen to the audio about Agupta Industries owner Anidhi.
Hello, I'm Kumar. I've received some important information. I heard that there are many treasure deposits in a place called Kotkar in Kerala. So before someone else gets to them, we need to do something quickly. It is said that treasures worth crores have been hidden in a secret room. In that same room, a mummy's tomb has also been placed. That's why I heard no one in that village has been able to steal those precious diamonds and gold.
Whoever it was, they made us miss out on a great opportunity that had come our way, but nothing is lost yet. Tell our people to go to Kerala. No matter how much it costs, it doesn't matter. Tell them to get that treasure at any cost, even if they have to kill whoever finds it there. Alright sir, I'll inform our people about this right away.
Meanwhile, those three reach their house in Bangalore. After a while, Rudra says this.
Hey, come here. What happened, Raghav? The cybersecurity guys have hacked our data. They stole all the data from the system. What is this? What are you saying? Does this mean we've been caught by them? I've always been afraid that a day like this would come, and finally, that day has arrived. Don't be scared, Agra Martin. First, listen to what he has to say. They may have stolen our data, but they couldn't track our location or IP address, so there's no need for us to be afraid. Who? You saved us, man. My heart almost stopped. Hey, this is the right lesson for us. At least now, let's change and stop stealing. Let's work hard and live honestly. Yes, Stephen, what you said is absolutely right. I agree too. Let's stop these thefts and sleep peacefully. All these days, even though we earned so much without hard work, not once did we sleep peacefully.
Meanwhile, the men from the Gupta company reach the cave near Kotkar. They bring huge cranes there. With their help, they remove the rocks blocking the entrance to the cave from the outside. The trident slips down beneath those. Now, the Lankashwari Maharani is freed from that cave. Immediately, the ancient and revered trident at the sacred Paidama temple majestically rises up into the air, a truly awe-inspiring sight to behold. As it moves through the air, after a while, the trident reaches Juvaji, and from the trident, these words are heard.
Didn't I clearly tell Jarani that I would indeed come out one day? Like that, you know.
The trident then pierces through Juvaji's head. Meanwhile, those three friends are watching TV. At that moment, a news channel reports the following.
Breaking news. In the village of Kotkara in Kerala, it has come to light that individuals associated with Gupta Industries in Bangalore have been illegally stealing a fortune filled with priceless diamonds and cat's eye gems. Upon receiving this information, the Kerala government immediately dispatched a special team to the location. The treasure was seized and the accused has been taken into custody. Hey, how did the government people find out about this? The cyber department must have hacked our data, right? They probably listened to our audio and went there, isn't that right?